Snappers, I allow myself to be transparent because, I feel like this is the only place I'm really safe at. But I'm going to tell y'all something. So recently, my mom's husband, got out of prison. If you guys don't know, my mom used to be a crack addict. And then when I turned like 14, she became a heroin addict. And recently, her husband got out of prison due to the prison systems in California being overflowed. So basically, California has come out with, if you were 17 and under and did a crime or a nonviolent crime and you're a third-time offender, you essentially get out. So with that being said, he was able to reintegrate back into society or whatever. But anyways, I say all that to say this. So when I was like 13, 14, my mom became a heroin addict due to, her husband, whatever. So her husband's been in prison 23 years. So anyways, during this time, my mom, she changed her life. She moved to Kansas. I always tell people my mom is like the strongest person I know. I'm saying, show me somebody who can basically kick a heroin addiction across country on an 18-wheeler. Bitch, nobody. And, it's so crazy because, my grandpa was, my mom's father was a heroin addict since he was 10. He kicked the habit for 20, retired, and kind of, I used to always think that I hated that cliche of once an addict, always an addict. And I think with what I'm going through, I'm starting to understand what that means. But anyways, so my mom husband gets out of prison. To give you guys a little background, my mom and her husband are like Bonnie and Clyde. She's the fucking smoker, he's the lighter. You know what I'm saying? Very their love, I guess you would kind of claim, is an addiction in itself. And just to kind of come to grips with it, I understand that my mom had an addiction, and my love couldn't save her. But even now, it's like he's back, and like he's about to take my mother's life. And I guess to have to sit with that and to know it and to feel it, it's just something totally different. And like I said, I just feel like I'm back to being 7 and being helpless and just, I guess, watching and dreading that phone call that I know I'm going to get. And please understand, I'm not telling you guys this because I want my mom to die. No, it is not that. It's just some things I know about my mom. And that is one of them. And it breaks my fucking soul because there's nothing I could possibly do. I seen my mom the other day. She had track marks all on her arm. And she's over here like, oh, I'm not on drugs. And I'm like, Mom, cut the shit. And I'm just trying to come to grips with it all. And also, he wasn't there. When my mom's fucking blood turned black. He wasn't there shedding those tears. We were. Me and my sisters. Just me and my sister. Still. And to just allow this man to come back into your life. understanding. Maybe it's not for me to understand. I don't know. Anyway, snappers, let me go to bed. And then the fact that, I'm all the way in Kansas. I have my little sister here, you know what I'm saying? But it's just me and my little sister. So, it's just been a lot going on. Just a lot going on. Like, real shit. My heart is just heavy. Like, my soul is just... I mean, even now, I just can't even stop crying about, just think, like, when my mom called Merce in the hospital, it's just me and my sisters. No, not even an adult consoling us. It's just me and my two sisters. There's no grandma, there's no aunt, there's nobody telling us that it's gonna be okay. The only person that's like, oh, it's gonna be okay is my sister. And sometimes I think my sister is just heaven sent, because I don't know where we would be if I didn't have the type of big sister I had. And I'm just sick. And then for her to be like, Khadijah, I'm not on drugs again. I'm like, Mama, yes, you is on that shit, girl. You better cut it the fuck out. And she's like, no. I'm like, yes. You better cut it out, Mama. I'm just a bag of feels today. I need to get it together. Look, somebody pray for me.